Hallo zusammen. Winter is coming to Germany as well, but all I need against the great cold distance, Catatonia reference here, is a heartwarming song by someone from Germany. Why not? Yeah. And actually, when Germans listen to mainstream radio stations these days, they also hear, most definitely at least, a German rising music star. Her name is Zoe Wees, and I think it's safe to say that she is one of Germany's most rising and biggest international upcoming music stars worldwide and in any way. But who is Zoe? What is the story behind her success and her songs? Let's find that out in today's video. Zoe Wees was born in the city-state Hamburg on May 13th in 2002. She was raised by her mother in the district Dulsberg, and her passion for music began very early on in her life. In fact, she actually started taking singing lessons at the age of 12 and really fell in love with music at the age of 14. However, much of her initial determination and willpower to make it in the music industry was also based on a sickness she suffered as a child: benign Rolandic epilepsy, which is called Rolando-Epilepsie in German, by the way. It's a form of die Epilepsie, the epilepsy, and signs of it can vary heavily. One possible sign is that people suffering from this are unable to communicate and to express whole, fully intelligible words, which can also relate to a feeling of numbness inside the mouth. In addition, this condition can also result in feeling excluded by others and pretty much a state of constant helplessness. Luckily, Wees overcame epilepsy through the years, and after she left school, she focused on actively expressing her thoughts and emotions through singing and making music. But this is not the only aspect about her biography that I personally find really motivational and touching. Even though she went on to take part in the 5th edition of the German TV casting show version of The Voice Kids in 2017, she eventually opted for building a music career on her own instead of mainly relying on publicity through a show like that. During the show, she got to know popular German pop singer Sascha, who, by the way, is from the town of Soest, which is pretty much a neighbor town to where I live. Doesn't have anything to do with this video, but I think it was worth noting. She met him as part of the Blind Auditions team, and she also met international pop star Ed Sheeran, who was impressed by her singing abilities as well. However, in the third of the 5 stages of the show, the sign-offs, Zoe was eliminated. But that didn't stop her. Through promoting cover versions of songs she liked, including tracks by Lewis Capaldi or Leonard Cohen on TikTok and Instagram, she gained a pretty substantial following of fans and music lovers alike. In 2018, she got together with songwriters from Hamburg to write original songs together. To be honest with you, I was really moved when I read about the meaning behind her first single Control, which she released in 2020. In a German interview with the SHZ, the Schleswig-Holsteiner Zeitungsverlag, she explained where the lyrics came from. Quote, von meiner Grundschulzeit. Ich litt damals unter Epilepsie. Zum Glück hatte ich eine Lehrerin, die mir stets zur Seite stand. Sie war sogar außerhalb des Unterrichts für mich da und fuhr mit mir ins Krankenhaus. Für sie habe ich meinen Song geschrieben. Das ist meine Art, mich zu bedanken. End quote. Honestly, I think it's real-life stories like this one that, once you know about them, they make a song way more authentic and special in a way. At least for me. What do you think? In Germany, Control charted in place or number 63 shortly after its release, and the same happened in other European charts. Through that, people in Britain also took note of her, including fellow musicians such as Lewis Capaldi or Jessie J, which Zoe both cites as influences. My personal favorite song of hers is the collaboration with American rapper Black, titled That's How It Goes. It's got a pretty catchy chorus melody and a nice waltz-like flow to it, and it sort of has been a catchy tune for me lately. She also performed live during the long-awaited revival of the classic German TV show Wetten, dass? Basically, Let's Bet That, a prestigious show viewed by lots of, if not millions of Germans. I'm really curious as to how her career will develop in the future, and by the way, I wasn't sponsored to make this video in any way, shape or form. I just love music and I like listening to different shades and types of music, including pop music, when it's done great. And honestly, I think in the case of Zoe Wees, it has some substance behind it, and that is what I really like about it. And also, you have to give her credit for having a really signature voice. You can hear that, like, out of 100 people, you could hear her voice and you could say That's Zoe Wees. And let's be honest with each other, you couldn't say that about many pop singers these days, I don't think. And of course, I'd like to know, have you heard of Zoe before, and what do you think about her music? Feel free to let me know in the comments, and also make sure to check out the video description with many interesting links to my socials and support options for the channel. And by the way, you can also become a VlogDave channel member from now on. You can find that button next to the subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. I sure did making it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm your VlogDave. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.